What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the Wallet Monkey channel where we give you all the credit intel you need to grow your wallet. Today, let's talk about Splash Financial. This is a loan product, so they have personal loans, student loan refinancing, in-school student loans, and medical school loan refinancing as well. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is I actually got a letter, like an opt-in letter, maybe 2 months ago, and I just forgot to talk about it sooner. But yeah, Splash Financial, they send out pre-approval letters, much like Prosper, much like a lot of others. One Main Financial is another one I'm getting all the time, but this is another one of those, right? So really quick credit check. Most personal loan options and sites out there do not do a hard pull. They will do a soft pull and then hard pull after you accept. Same thing here. They're claiming that they're not gonna spam you and farm out your offer to like a bunch of subprime stuff, but look, they all do. Prosper does, Sophie does, and everything in between. So if you don't get approved through their primary vendor, they will then either start to automatically email you or say, hey, do you want us to now check on this other network for you? And then, that's when they farm out you to a bunch of subprime stuff, and then you just get spam and crap and all kinds of junk, which is just not worth it, okay? The things I wanted to talk about and the most noteworthy is this APR, right? So personal loans is 5.99 up to 35.97% APR. It usually goes like this, like your Upgrade, your Sophie, Splash, Prosper, Uprise, Upstart, put all these in the same category. They are non-credit union. You're going to get a different rate. And usually it's not as great of a rate as you're going to get with a credit union, but they ask for less information. So they're going to ask for less of the time. They're going to ask for proof of income. You're not going to get them asking about W-2s as much, or last 3 bank statements, any of that, right? A lot of that is going to be automated because of the systems that they're able to use. This is all possible by the back end that they're using. So the APIs, the fintech pieces, and the automated approval processes that they're using, right? With a credit union, it's going to be much more like hands-on. It's going to take time. You're going to be emailing somebody back and forth. They're probably going to want you to attach a bunch of your personal stuff to a public email and send that over, or fax them sometimes. I remember we did one before and they were still looking for us to fax over information, which is insane to me. But a lot of times that's what you're dealing with a credit union, unless you can go in and drop off the papers yourself. So that is the trade-off. Less information, faster, and you're going to pay more. Or slower, more information usually, and more old school knee-to-knee approach, and you'll get a way better rate, and you'll get way more flexibility. But again, it's just going to take more time. So anyway, we just click through and get started, but they're just going to ask for basic, and it's either going to be full social security number or just the last 4. Got to create an account, and it tells you even this will not affect your credit score, right? So anyway, have to go through this, set up the account, and then they're going to let you know if you're pre-approved or not. Keep in mind that having your Sage Stream, having your LexisNexis locked down might affect this. Having all your CRAs locked down might affect this as well. But I guess this is another option you could add to the list if you're in that position. Let me go back and show you one more thing here. I had this highlighted. Splash is like a marketplace. This is essentially how Prosper started. I don't know if Prosper still works like this, but essentially they're like a marketplace where in the back end there's like bidding happening on your loan. You never know about those pieces, right? But there's an entire process happening on the back end. I don't know if this is similar, but it sounds like it by them using the term marketplace. Loans offer rates between 5.99 to 35.97 and terms of 2 to 7 years. Personal loans offered to the network have an origination fee of 0 to 8%, if any, which may be deducted from the loan proceeds basically as soon as it gets approved. They're going to tell you this. It's not like hidden or nothing, but then they're just going to take that right off the top and then put the remaining balance deposit that into whatever account you want. Okay, lowest rates require auto pay and may require paying off portion of existing debt directly, meaning that, and Goldman was like this, it's only going to work if you automatically add in your credit card information right then and there as you're getting approved, and use that to pay off a certain amount of the debt. That saved, I think, 1 or 2% interest at Goldman when I did that before. And so, and another thing is auto pay usually is like 0.5 to maybe 1% on auto pay, depending on how important that is to them. But you have to keep auto pay rolling for the deduction to keep going. And then they just give you a base level example down here, which you always want to look through this, as we've covered in recent videos, is that a lot of times there is an APR, meaning annual percentage, and let's say that's 19.9, but then there's like some sort of monthly, or there's some sort of rolling APR that's maybe not covered in like this small print, but covered in the actual full agreement. Just make sure you're reading over this stuff. I know that it's boring for a lot of people, but you probably should know in depth and in detail what you're signing up for before you sign up for it. So that would be my suggestion there. So anyways, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you've gone ahead and gotten started with Splash, or you've got some other data points. Oh, most of these guys pull Experian. I have no clue if Splash Financial does. Please confirm that for me. But most personal loans tend to pull Experian. So soft pull through it and then hard pull once you accept. Let me know in the comments below. And then if you're brand new here and you like this sort of thing, stick around, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, turn it to all, and be on the lookout. More videos coming soon.